Before I begin, I need you to remember something. Every story starts somewhere, but not all of them end. What I'm about to tell you isn't just a tale, it's a warning. And if you hear a sound behind you while I'm speaking, don't turn around. Just listen. Let's begin. My childhood friend was about 15 and home alone over a long weekend while his parents were traveling. But on Saturday night, around 7-8 p.m., he was in his bedroom upstairs when he suddenly heard his mom call up the stairs to come get dinner. He popped his head out of his room, confused, but no one was there. So he called back down, "Mom, are you home already?" There was a long beat, but then after a few seconds, his mom walked slowly around the corner, coming from where the kitchen was, and looked straight up at him from the bottom of the steps. She just smiled and then walked right back into the kitchen. My friend was frozen in place for a moment, but then again he heard her call him to come get dinner. He said the only reason he didn't just walk down those stairs to see what was going on and why she was home so early was because he thought it was strange that she didn't talk or utter a single word when she appeared. Like, why did she just smile at him and then walk away? That just didn't sit right. The fact he never saw her open her mouth. He could hear her and he could see her, both plain as day, but never at the same time. And that smallest of details is why he chose instead to slam his door shut, lock it, and call his mom. She answered immediately and was still several states over, hundreds of miles away. They ended up calling the police for fear of an intruder or something, but they never found anyone in the house. It was all locked up with the security system on and everything. He did not sleep there alone anymore after that. On to the next. I was sleeping in my parents' room because they were on vacation, and my dog only sleeps in their bed. First floor, I might add. From a distance, I could hear screaming. Didn't think much of it. We have kids in the neighborhood and surrounding neighborhoods. 10 minutes later, the screams are louder and closer. Still didn't think much of it. Another 10 minutes, and the screaming is louder and closer. My dog is now alert and huffing and growling. My heart is beating, but I still play it off, knowing I have locked all the doors. My dog will go into fight mode, and I have a gun in the cabinet. No joke, 10 minutes later, the screaming is right outside my window that's right where my head is, and it's louder than anything. My dog is absolutely flipping out like I've never seen him before. I'm a pretty intimidating guy, and I'm having a panic attack and probably crying. I'm under the blanket, curled up in a ball, too scared to do anything. My dog won't stop barking, so I grew a pair and looked out the window. I saw no one. Minutes later, 5 police cars go into my neighborhood looking for an escaped psych patient. The scariest part is she had a knife and was hiding under my front porch steps. Now time for the final story. My house, a 1-story colonial in a historic section of Jacksonville, was built in 1940. The original owners lived in the house until 2009. The husband had passed away a few years prior, and the wife sold it right before she died. The original couple was, by all accounts of everyone who knew them, the sweetest, and they were unable to have children, though they desperately wanted them. We waited about 1.5 years after moving in to try and have a baby and got pregnant on the first try. We ended up having a miscarriage, but once we were cleared to try again, I immediately got pregnant again. The same thing happened with our second, too. Of course, we could just be extremely lucky and blessed, but that's not all. When my children were infants, I'd see in the corner of my eye someone going into the nursery when the baby cried, just a quick shadow. I'd also get a feeling that someone was watching me bathe the baby whenever I was in the bathroom with them, so much so that I'd often look behind me. Then I got a baby monitor, and when you go in and check on the baby, the monitor says, "Caretaker visits baby." We started getting that message when we were never in there. I stopped checking it because it was freaking me out too much, but I believe the couple is here and helping fill this house with kids like they were unable to do. That's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this time with me. Please come back to see me. I get so lonely here with no one to tell my stories. Sleep well tonight, and if you hear footsteps in the dark tonight, just remember it's probably nothing. Probably. See you soon.